What up, what up, what up, everybody? Welcome in. It is another evening with Wheels in Azeroth. Forgive me if the energy seems a little bit lower, but I am feeling a little under the weather. So I'm going to keep it chill, keep it kosher, as some people like to say. I'll be fine. You know, it's just typical this time of year, sniffles and whatnot. I'll survive. We're going to push through. And we're going to have us a little streamy stream tonight, okay? We're going to have fun. Because you can't keep a good dog down, as they say. We're not going to have that tonight. So, per usual, probably some Legion remix, but if we get bored of that, we can always jump over and play a little bit of the beta. If we get bored of both of those things, we can fucking play retail if we want to. We can do whatever we want. If we get bored of all of it, we can play classic. Key is Illyria. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Afternoon, evening. Welcome in. Thank you for joining me. But yeah, we're gonna just play a little bit of WoW. If you couldn't tell. And I was gonna see if there was any mythics going on. Sometimes there are. I'm going to try to jump into this one. Might go, might not, we'll see. Damn, that was an immediate decline. Well, quick and easy. Mythic Emerald Nightmare. So how are you doing this evening, Illyria? How was your day? How's your week been so far? Are you looking forward to Turkey Day, as they call it? Finished leveling your Shaman Priest and Maze today. All you got left, class-wise, is Monk. Damn, you're crushing it. Hell yeah. That's badass. I'm like grossly behind on this as far as the leveling is concerned. You may have an alternative problem. Other than that, it's all good. That happens. What do you mean by an alternative problem? Or I'm reading that correctly, right? Alternative problem. What do you mean? How do you mean? I might just be dumb. Oh, alt problem. Yes, that is the long form of alt, and I had never seen anybody use it. No, you won't have too many characters. No, you'll have plenty. Some people just use them as like backup alts or whatever. They'll get gear for one specific spec on one. But no, I would never. No, I wouldn't consider that a problem. You may have a decision-making problem on your hands down the road where you're like, hey, I need to figure out which one of these do I want to pursue as a main, yada, 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 you know, all that good stuff. Oh, I should probably go turn that in. But no, I'm sure it'll be fine. Sure it'll be just fine. Okay. Blood of a Titan.
It is the Legion is defeated.
Cool.
Its master imprisoned. But in his final spite.
Is this the purple parlor?
Damn it! Another attack. Stay alert.
So many quests that I've not done.
As you can see, the Legion's reach still extends beyond the broken shore.
Ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding dong. What's it want me to do here? Hear the council's plea. Oh god, more role-playing nonsense. Do I have to do this? Can I just leave?
They are some of the Legion's most powerful champions.
Most likely have to listen to it. Hey, what's going on, Budmancer? How are you? Thanks for popping in the live here. You having a good evening? Have a good day?
All our efforts.
How was work / school / stay at home, whatever it is you get up to, retirement or whatever? Just how was your day? Let's just simplify by saying, how was your day, my friend?
Is needed. We must enlist your help to hunt these targets down. You may be the only one with any chance of stopping them.
You need something? Excellent. I can
Oh,
think
God.
of no one better suited to the task.
Are these?
Stand ready to inform you about all known threats.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that unless I have to. I just don't feel like doing that. Seems like an awful lot to undertake at the moment. Where the hell? The Crimson Thicket has to be over here, right? It just has to be. So we're gonna go back over to Valshara because I know that's where it's got to be. I want to get another Mythic and Taurus in, though, because I would like to get Agrimar's sword. I just need to do one more. So we really need to find, if we could be so lucky as to find a, well, it could be a heroic, excuse me. It automatically corrected you. You've been working on one every class to 80 achievement. Sadly, you now have 2 of every class between remix and retail. Well, like I said, now you just got variety. You can have, one for this spec and one for another spec. You can have one that's role play only. I don't know. You have options. But I know what you mean. But I think, how many characters are you allowed to have now in the game? I mean, they keep increasing it almost every time they release anything. So I feel like you can have all kinds of characters, right? Why are normal guys destroying me when you're level 80 on heroic? Like heroic world tier? Depends on if you've got your versatility up high enough, Kyler. I mean, when you get to, you get your item level up and you get your versatility ranking and stuff like that up. Heroic world tiers, it's nothing to be trifled with, that's for sure. I mean, I only had such an easy experience with it initially just because I'm playing a tank class. I'm playing a Brewmaster Monk, so that kind of made it a little bit easier, kind of increased my survivability. What class and spec are you running right now, Kyler? Demon Hunter? That is pretty odd. What is your what's your eye level right now, Kyler? At level 80. What's your eye level at?
Farewell.
Oh, it's your 4th day ever playing. Okay. So eye level, item level. When you look at your character, it'll be listed right here. You can see that mine is 685 and some change. Okay, so that's part of your problem right there. So at 556, that's a great caliber, by the way. At 556, you're probably a little bit low on the low end as far as survivability. And what is your let's check this out as well. What is your versatility rating at right now? And that'll be the number that's right here over top of the dragon inside of your artifact chain here.
Where shall I strike? The sleepers, the dream was clouded.
Oh, shit.
I'm awake I'm awake. Anu, give me a moment to catch my breath, hero. The long years of vigil have taken their toll.
I legitimately don't see any intruders in here. Wonder if they're out and about. Yeah, they're probably outside of the cave region. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're over here. This is probably... Or I could be wrong about that. You can solo normal and heroic raid, not fast but easily. Interesting. You're out here solo, and I haven't actually tried to solo any of the raids yet. I should probably go give that a shot and see what it feels like. Maybe these bastards were in the cave. Maybe I completely missed that. Banning it. Banning it. I guess they must be in the cave. Maybe they were already all dead. Maybe I just missed that. Maybe I missed it. It's okay. We will return. Well, maybe so it's all in the same area. Did your message go through? No, the last one I saw was 556, and then this one where you asked if your message went through. You haven't got to the dragon part of the tree. Okay, so that's another... You need more infinite power, is what it sounds like to me. You need to be getting as much infinite power as you can get, infinite power as you can get. And then I'm pretty sure for pretty much everybody, Fell Spike, Twisted Crusade, this is the best build for most people. What's going on, Dash? How you doing, buddy? You want to build along this line because you got to realize you get so much stamina, speed, damage ability, and all that coming through here. And then by the time you get over here, you're just adding versatility in, which versatility is that's the build tree you're using. Good. So yeah, just keep using that one. Keep building it out. Try to get as much. If you can't handle heroic world tier yet, just switch back to normal. Because if you're dying, then you're not level. You're not getting any more power. You earn power by pretty much doing everything in the game. Did you do all the quest lines? Have you done every campaign? Have you done every quest? Have you done all that? Have you ran dungeons? Have you ran the raids? Because you can get in and run all the raids on normal right now and get carried. Probably even heroic too. You probably won't get invited to any mythics just because people are pretty stingy about inviting people to mythics right now. But do all the raids on normal and heroic. Do as many dungeons as you can. It's all the best ways you can get more power. Make sure you do all the quests. Because the more campaigns and achievements you complete, the more infinite knowledge you get. And the more infinite knowledge you get, the more infinite power you will get. You beat all the Suramar campaign, well, then that means you've got the campaign for Azuna, Valshara, High Mountain, and Stormheim. And then you got the campaign for the Broken Shore. And then you got the campaign for Argus. You need to do all of that. Go do all of those things. Do it on normal. Do it on normal until normal feels completely friggin' trivial. Like until you like basically one-shotting everything. Yeah, there's a campaign for each location. There's a lot. There's a lot. Now, they're not as long. Suramar is a very long campaign, so they're not as long, but there is one for each location. How are you level 80 already? Leveling is fast in Remix. This is not the traditional leveling experience. Leveling's a lot faster in Remix. Yes. Remix it's not really even an expansion. It's just a game mode at this point. It's basically retail WoW that's been reimagined during an expansion that came out 10 years ago, where they basically run through the expansion at an accelerated rate, give everybody additional power, and make everybody essentially gods to just kind of blow through it and have some fun, unlock some transmog, unlock some mounts and things like that. Yeah, no. What you're doing is fine. This is absolutely the best way to level a character right now, because all of these characters are transferable over to retail. So it's 100% the best thing you can be doing. You're doing everything right. You're doing everything right. But if you're having trouble with heroic world tier right now, I just recommend just taking it back to normal. Do the campaigns, do everything until things start to feel a little bit easier, and then you can give that heroic world tier another shot. Yeah, and Demon Hunter, I mean, as far as I can tell, Demon Hunters are pretty powerful. In as far as like Remix is concerned, those are usually the guys out ahead of the pack, blowing through everything in solo and everything. So you're doing everything right. It's just if you're having a little bit of trouble killing things, you might also want to make sure that you're, playing the class appropriately and you spec the class appropriately and stuff like that, because you might be leaving a lot of damage and stuff on the table. Which there are, plenty of guides out there to help you with that too. Yeah, man. I wouldn't expect you to. I mean, a seasoned WoW player is probably going to have a little bit of an easier time with that than you would at this point. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, it's not a mystery as to why you might be having a little trouble with it right now if you just started playing Sunday. So you're doing fine. You're doing everything right. I wouldn't sweat it. You've got plenty of time, by the way. You don't have to play at the pace that everybody else is playing at and stuff like that. I mean, this has still got like 62 months. There's essentially, oh yeah, I'm glad you're having fun. It's a lot of fun. I've been playing WoW for the better part of 19 years, and I'm still playing it, which that should tell you something. But yeah, play at your own pace. You got 2 months of Legion Remix. You got plenty of time to do all the stuff. Hey man, I appreciate the follow. Thank you. You got plenty of time to do everything. I play the game to have fun. I play the game not to try to keep up with everybody else. So just have fun. You're doing everything right. And trust me, you'll be doing heroic world tier in no time. As soon as you get a couple kinks lined out, probably get you a little bit of better gear, get you some infinite power, get some versatility, you'll be fine. Because right now, heroic world tier doesn't feel like anything. Yeah, you can get some really cool mounts, some really dope transmog. Save your bronze, man, because a lot of that transmog that comes out of which you can go ahead and buy it now if you have the bronze, but a lot of the transmog that comes out of like Argus or Antorus, yeah, that's some of the coolest transmog in the game. Yeah, you just need some more infinite power. No big deal. Just do the campaigns and stuff like that. As soon as you start getting that, you'll start to scale exponentially. Like you'll be in heroic world tier in no time. Well, I appreciate the rose, Kyler. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. And are you playing a Vengeance or Havoc Demon Hunter? Which one you rolling there? You running tank or DPS? Okay. So what I would recommend is Havoc is your DPS spec. So I would recommend, if you're having trouble with survivability in heroic world tier, but not so much your damage output, I would consider trying out Vengeance. Try out Vengeance and just see how it feels. Because see, I rolled, I could probably switch over to Windwalker if I wanted to right now and be just fine. But I do enough damage to kill the mobs that I need to kill, and they like practically can't kill me. Plus, I can I can pull a room full of them. See, I can just go in here and I can grab pretty much as many as I want. Because I'm a tank, I can take all that extra damage. If you don't like it or the way it plays or it doesn't really help you out or anything like that, you know, not committed to it, you can switch back and forth as much as you want. But just give that a shot and see if it makes Heroic World Tier feel any easier for you. It might take a little longer to kill stuff, but if you're having a survivability issue, that might help clear that up. Just give that a shot, and yeah, just let me know if it works for you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would say that a lot of people would opt for Havoc, and you'll probably eventually switch back to Havoc when you get enough power and stuff, because it's much faster. You'll do a lot more damage. I just mean for the survivability aspect of it. Plus, you'll be able to, you know, you'll be able to queue dungeons a lot faster because you can queue up as a tank. And you don't really have to tank the dungeons pretty much because just about everybody that's in there is going to be overpowered. I mean, you know, nobody even needs healers. You just kind of, everybody blows through it and blows everything up. Yeah, it would definitely help you survive playing solo for sure. Yeah, just give it a shot. See how it feels. You might even like it. You know, you may be like, hey, tanking is the life for me. I mean, that's what I do in retail. You know, I'm a tank. I've been playing tank now for a few years, and you know, ahead of the curve, raiding guild and stuff like that. So, give it a shot, man. You might like it. Oh, I got stuck on a fence.
My strength is yours. I will travel to the
And I will say, it's a good thing that you didn't miss out on Legion, because Legion does probably have one of the best stories in WoW lore. Had one of the best campaigns. Honestly, you know, I'm not saying anything that hasn't been said 100 times, but it's also one of the best and most popular expansions. I feel like it's right up there with Wrath of the Lich King. It's kind of like right there with it. Then you got Legion, and then maybe Burning Crusades comes after that. It really just depends. I know a lot of people like Burning Crusades. Legion is your favorite. Oh, what's going on, Tish? How are you, my friend? Yeah, Legion was a favorite for a lot of people. It's probably one of my favorites too, because it's also when you kind of had that transition into modern WoW, because it's when they introduced in Mythic Plus into the game. You know, it was the first expansion with Mythic Plus Dungeons, which really elevated the in-game experience of World of Warcraft. And if I'm being completely honest, I don't think WoW would have survived another 10 years if they hadn't done something like that. Because at this point, you need to have your in-game content have some, you know, player retention to it. Otherwise, people are just going to bounce out and go play something else until the next raid comes out or whatever. Just lurking and listening. I always appreciate, you know, people hanging out and lurking and listening. I just like having people chilling with me. You heard Wrath and Legion were the two main favorites. Yeah, that's pretty common among most WoW players. Wrath of the Lich King was kind of like... Wrath of the Lich King, I would say, is the best expansion of old WoW. Legion is the best expansion of modern or new WoW. Because, like I said, you know, Legion was really when they introduced the new look to the game. It's when Mythic Plus got brought in. It's really your modernization of the game. And Wrath of the Lich King was the best expansion when it was still a traditional MMO, which I don't really think that it is anymore. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean it doesn't operate the same way that it did in, you know, in you know, Classic all the way up to probably Mists of Pandaria. Warlords of Draenor is just kind of this really oddball in there. But, you know, everywhere from Classic up to Mists, it operated pretty much like a traditional MMO. Then it kind of went more towards the dungeon grinder, soloable game. Can be an MMO, but doesn't have to be. Yeah, you missed Panda Remix. That was last year. But if you really want to check out Mists of Pandaria, it is live right now on the Classic servers. But it is not remixed. It is like pretty much the way that it was all those years ago, which, God, what is that, 15, 16 years ago? It's how the game was in that state. So I'd recommend checking it out if you want to know what it was like back then.
We face a dire threat.
Do I think they'll do a Wrath remix? Probably not. The reason that I say that is they're remixing expansions, and they could. There's been some polls that have come out kind of recently where they've asked people if they think they should condense the amount of versions of WoW that there is, because between Classic Anniversary, between Season of Discovery, which is not really, I mean it is live, but it's not being updated anymore. Between the Remix realms, then retail, and then like the Anniversary realms, which they're on Classic right now, they're about to go into the Burning Crusades. And then you have the Classic realms, which are on Mists of Pandaria right now, which will probably go to Warlords of Draenor next year. You got like 4 versions of WoW, and if they keep remixing and doing this stuff, I mean, they'll do anything that players want to keep subs. If they put a poll out and people are like, yes, please remix Wrath of the Lich King, then they'll probably do it. I don't see that happening. I think they're going to probably put a whole lot of their focus into Classic Plus. They're going to take what they learned from Season of Discovery, what they've seen on some of the private servers, because people have been asking for Classic Plus for a while, and they'll probably give a Blizzard version of Classic Plus in the next 2 or 3 years probably. And then we'll have retail, and then you'll have the Anniversary realms. They'll probably cap the Anniversary realms at Wrath of the Lich King. I think they'll do the Burning Crusades Anniversary, and then they'll do Wrath of the Lich King Anniversary, and then they'll lock those there forever, and they'll just stay locked in 2008 forever, pretty much. Yeah, the remix realms do go away. I just mean they would only remix that and put it in there if they decided that they needed something to keep sub count. But you probably won't have that for at least a while. It would have to be at a sort of dead zone in the game, right? Because it's no accident that Legion Remix happens to happen or come out at the tail end of Season 3 of The War Within. Not a lot of people's playing retail right now. Everybody's already got their AOTC or 300 or 3000 IO, and they've pretty much played it out the way that they want to. So in order to keep that sub count, there's like, hey, we got to give them something, because Midnight doesn't release until March. And you're not dropping any new content. Well, they're dropping I guess a pre-patch 11.27 next week for retail, but it's no accident that Legion Remix happens to fall in this gap period between the end of War Within and the beginning of Midnight. Yeah, I agree with you there, Illyria. We would probably more likely see a Battle for Azeroth remix. I agree. They would likely remix that before they would remix Wrath. And to your question there, Kyler, so Classic Plus is sort of like if you were to keep the game as it was in Classic. You don't modernize the game at all, but you add content to it.
May nature.
And the way that you add content to it is you don't create any vertical progression. You create what they call horizontal progression. Vertical progression is what you get when you have a new expansion and people level up and increase their player power. Whereas horizontal progression in a Classic Plus setting would be like they add new raids, dungeons, quest lines, zones, things like that, where you can go out and you can get new equipment and new gear, but it's not necessary in order to play the new content that's came out. That sounds awful. That's been released. It's more of a horizontal progression sort of system, whereas maybe the gear or something like that is better for this raid as opposed to the gear you did have. But you don't change any of the core mechanics of the game. It still looks, feels, and plays like Classic, but they've just added new content. And what that would look like is people have already done it on private servers. There's a really popular private server called Turtle WoW that actually recently got a pretty big legal notice slapped on them, like they're going to have to shut down because technically what they're doing is illegal. But it actually showcases exactly what that could look like. Yeah, Illyria is 100% correct there. So there is, hundreds of fan-made books, alternative storylines. There's all kinds of stuff out there that they could do, they could pursue, and they could do it and people would love it. And it's proof that you can do it because, like I said, Turtle WoW has had some pretty major success with it, and they've created some, pretty good stuff. I've never, played it myself, but I have access to the internet, so I've watched all kinds of videos on it. But the reason that I think they've slapped them with the cease and desists and they've started to shut down some of these other Classic Plus-esque servers is because I think that they don't want any competition for what they're going to roll out. They're going to take what they learned from Season of Discovery. They're going to turn that into something, and they're probably going to start adding in some newer content and stuff like that and creating a Classic Plus. I think that's very much probably what we're looking at. And I'm down with that. I'd play the hell out of a Classic Plus. Pretty much. I mean, but see, Turtle WoW's been around for a while. And there was, well, think about it like this. I don't know how familiar you are with this, but see, back in the day, there used to be this classic server called Nostalrius. And it was, a bunch of people that were like in love with the original classic vanilla version of the game. Okay, the first version that ever came out, which is... it's a completely different game than this right here. They are not the same game at all anymore. And people loved it so much that they created a private server called Nostalrius. And Blizzard saw that, and even though they hit them with the cease and desist, I'm almost positive, if I remember correctly, they offered some of those people jobs to come back and be a part of what they called the Classic WoW team. And then in 2018 or 2019, I don't remember when it was announced. It came out. It came out in 2019, I think. So it was announced in like 2017 or 2018. They announced Classic WoW, a Blizzard quality, classic version of the game. And it was a huge success, right? Everyone loved it and all this other stuff. Blizzard thought people didn't want it, but people did actually want it. And then they were like, oh shit. People have had Classic WoW now for, 18 months or whatever. And then they were like, all right, well, we're just going to keep building upon that. And so they're just going through the re-release schedule of the game again, which is totally fine. Yeah, Classic's 100% different game. It just is, okay? Might be set in the same world, and we got a lot of the same characters and stuff running around. But yeah, it's a completely different game. See? Illyria right here ran a private server for, had 30-some thousand active accounts, built their own raids, used the system sailing for basic difficulty setup, and they got it. Yeah. Anytime Blizzard gets word of something like that, especially if it's successful, anything that's successful, they're going to hit with a cease and desist for the simple fact that you are pulling potential subscribers away from their intellectual property. So, I mean, that's always something, which is, it's funny to me because for the longest time, Turtle WoW went, I wouldn't say they went unnoticed, but they were just, Blizzard didn't care for the longest time, but then they literally started, like, adding them on Twitter and stuff and, like, talking directly to them, kind of like poking the bear, which was, is funny, but at the same time, it's kind of like, why? And then, yeah, so now they're in, like, I guess, trouble. I don't know if it's shut down that though yet because I've seen people like still playing it, so they clearly have not shut those servers down yet. That guy took forever to kill. It's a much slower, chill pace, 100%. 100%. And what see, Classic is all about its leveling experience. The leveling experience, the questing experience, doing dungeons with friends and things like that, that is Classic's bread and butter. Because when you get to endgame in Classic, you've got some attunements that you have to do, some higher end dungeons that you have to do, to get access to the raids. And then you basically get the raids on farm. You log in once a week and you do the raid and that's it. Because there's not a whole lot else for you to do. There are no Mythic Plus dungeons. There are no delves. There is no way to increase your player power outside of getting your best in slot pieces from the raid or whatever. And that's on a week lockout. So you get the raids on farm. Basically, you go and level another character. Loss of profit from Blizzard. The second servers start advertising, they get shut down due to legal reasons. In Turtle WoW's case, I believe the servers are hosted in a region that doesn't conform to U.S. IP laws. You're 100% correct there, Illyria. I'm pretty sure it's hosted somewhere, somewhere in the I want to say EU, but I think the EU does conform to U.S. IP laws, so it might be. Well, it is somewhere in Europe, I think, like that, but it's somewhere that's not. Russia. Okay, so yeah, not the EU. It's in Russia. Well, that makes sense. They absolutely will not conform to you. That's why they're trying to hit them with a RICO case, I believe. I don't know a whole lot about it, but somebody made a pretty compelling video talking about how they're trying to hit them with a RICO case because at the very least they can go after any U.S. based assets that they have with RICO, so they can at least shut down. American access to it. Like people in other parts of the world might be able to access it, but a whole lot of Blizzard subscribers and WoW players live in America. So, and I think in the EU they can also enforce those laws, just because I think we do have an agreement, not 100% on that, but I think we do have an agreement with most European Union countries about U.S. IP protection and stuff like that. I'll play Classic here and there for the sake of filling in, but retail has way more content. Yeah, you're 100% correct with that. Retail does have a lot more content. That's why the leveling experience is what's supposed to be enjoyed in Classic. Like when you play Classic, you don't want to rush to the end game, because once you get there, you're going to find out there's not a whole lot to do at end game. You like I said, you run some dungeons, you run a few raids, and then you put the raids on farm pretty much on a weekly reset, and that's about it. You just found out you can go back and do all the expansions in retail. Yep, 100%. You just do the Chromie time leveling. You go back, kind of get an idea of what that expansion was all about, level through it, get a sense of the story. I recommend that if you're leveling characters and stuff like that, you hit each expansion as you get the opportunity to do so, just to get yourself a little bit familiar with the lore and the story and who all these characters are. I've been a friggin' WoW geek since 2007. 2000 tail into 2006, early 2007, and I became pretty obsessed with the game at that point in time. But not just the game. I played Warcraft before that, a little bit, and then I started reading some of the books, and it became pretty obsessed with the entire world building that they had there. Pretty much the entirety of the storyline. It's good stuff. I'd recommend reading the books. I don't know if you're a big reader, but I would recommend reading the books for sure.
I have seen your dreams.
Your warlock is on Dragonflight appreciate the follow, Jesse. Thank you. Getting ready for the new stuff, but you want a paladin on Wrath? 100%. I get that. Yeah, playing through a paladin on Wrath of the Lich King. That makes sense for lore purposes if you get into that sort of thing. You've always been interested, but you've never played. What would you suggest for someone just starting out? Well, it depends on what type of game you're looking for, Jesse. If you want like an authentic MMO type experience, then I would recommend playing Classic WoW. But if you want, to be fair, I would say start with retail. Retail is much more approachable for the casual player. They're about to make it a lot more approachable with the new things they're introducing in the next expansion. So what I would do is next week, I believe, actually, you're thinking about starting WoW at the perfect time. Next week, they're introducing a new player introduction to the game, helping people get comfortable with the game mechanics and how the game works. I would recommend just starting with retail, and honestly, the game is very intuitive. It's going to teach you pretty much everything you need to know out of the box. If you're looking for something that's got more of that traditional MMO feel, then I would obviously recommend you play Classic, but it's a completely different game. Some ISPs have started redirecting from Turtle WoW's domain. You can get past it using a VPN. Yeah, that's obviously something they're going to have to combat too. Yeah, using a VPN, you can obviously, bypass most of those things. So yeah, having a direct physical IP ban will probably be the only way they can actually shut it down. Plus, if you think about it, if those American-based assets are operated by anybody here, if those people start to feel the heat and the pressure of being prison time or any of that kind of stuff, it's more likely that they're going to cooperate and back down, because I don't imagine that some, mother company or whatever that exists in Russia or in other parts of the world is likely going to, you know, come to their aid. Yeah. See, Jesse, what Kyler's basically saying, he and or she, they are new to the game as well, and they seem to be having a great time. I just recommend just diving on in. Just dive on into it and just like he said, let the world take you. It's a beautiful, expansive world. It's got a whole bunch of stuff to offer. Everything from difficult, challenging content to WoW's been called a cozy game. And they're introducing housing to the game in a few months with the new expansion. Actually, no, housing comes out next week. I just lied to you. Housing comes out early access, I think. I think you may have to have already pre-ordered the next expansion. But yeah, you're going to be able to build your own friggin' house in the game. Flipped out over the Halls of Valor, so cool because you're pagan. Yeah, they pull... So, well, think about it this way. So, you know, you fall in the pagan religion and stuff like that. So it's obviously touches a whole lot on Norse paganism and things like that. The old gods in this game are straight fucking H.P. Lovecraft. Okay, if you look at their names, they're derivative of all of H.P. Lovecraft's old ones or ancient ones. You know, we've got Yogg-Saron, you've got or what's his name, Yogg-Saron, N'Zoth. Oh, there was another one. Shah. It was Shah something. He was destroyed.
Will destroy this pathetic.
Yeah. So I mean, with all that, I think you're looking at, it's got a whole lot of story built into it that's kind of pulled from other things in the world. Just close enough to be recognizable, but not so close that they get slapped with their own IP misusage. Tell them to start with Legion Remix, get their characters leveled up fast, and learn the game on older content, and go into Midnight with a geared character and knowledge. Yeah, you guys 100%. Illyria, I know you guys probably can't see his chats. You might be able to see him. But yeah, Illyria over here on Twitch, he's got great advice, or she has great advice. I'm going to start using gender neutral, just because I'm not sure. They've got really good points. Legion Remix would probably be the best thing to do here. And then you come to TikTok, follow this guy. He has great advice. I try. Yeah, you gotta listen to Kyler as well. I don't care where you watch me at. I just appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me, watching me play some video games. You can watch wherever you want. I'm also up on YouTube, dog. I'm up everywhere. Everywhere they'll have me, I try to stream.
I live to serve Savius.
Almost. Kill 7 more of them. Anytime, Kyler. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. Have a wonderful night. And hey, welcome to Azeroth, my friend. I'm so glad to see that you're enjoying it and having a good time.
Darkgrove has fled into a nearby cavern. Hunt him down and end this.
All right, what we got over here? Enter the Darkgrove Cavern. Oh, yeah. If you guys have any questions, you can check out the Discord, and Illyria's got you. They will be handing out free, unsolicited advice as often as they choose or as often as they feel like. Yeah. I got a Discord, homie. Is the Discord link not in my TikTok anymore? Did they remove it? I swear. TikTok has got these rules, and I'm not okay with it. Let me double check. Hopefully I don't die at a Darkgrove here. Let me pull up my nonsense here. Well, it's posted in the Twitch, so it's popped up in the Twitch. I don't know if you guys can see that over on TikTok. I don't think you can. You might have to jump in the Twitch in order to get it, but let me see if I can get it to you over on... I can. I'm not stupid. I know how to work computers. I got this. Illyria, always a homie. You know what I think I'm going to do here? Here we go. Boom. There it is. Discord link is over there. Got it. And you know what I'm thinking? You know what I've thought today? All right, so first of all, this guy will never be able to kill me. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Ooh. Ooh, look who just got mod status. Look who just got mod status. I don't know if that excites you or not, but listen, if you're gonna be linking my Discord for me, you deserve mod privileges. Now, with great power comes great responsibility, Spider-Man, so I'm just gonna need you to handle it. See, Chris pops it. See, Chris popped over on it. That's Illyria. That's what I'm saying. You've got mod. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mod you on TikTok too, I guess. How do you do that? There's got to be a way to do it. Hold on, I'm gonna do it. I'll figure it out later. I don't know how to do it. I don't want to become suddenly less interesting. Yeah, the Discord link is posted into TikTok now. Zug. Yeah, hop in. You guys welcome into the Discord and stuff like that. It's where I'll just be announcing stream stuff like that, but also it's where you can message any of the people in there. I've got a few guys from my guild in there too. They are very knowledgeable about the game. If you have any questions, if you want to play, if you want to, join the guild, if you want to raid, if you want to do Mythic Plus, we're gearing up some new teams for Mythic Plus and Midnight. All that's going to be over there. So, welcome in. And I'm so happy that you guys showed up and hung out with me tonight, and I look forward to having you back. And Illyria, you're a mod now. So, there you go, Tobey Maguire. I am Uncle Ben in this analogy, and you are Spider-Man. Only I'm the version of Uncle Ben that doesn't die. No, that is like the only rule of comic books adaptations is that Uncle Ben dies every time. Thanks for the advice. Need to do a PC upgrade, but I'm going to do it 100%. Listen, join the Discord if you like. You're welcome back anytime if you have any more questions or you want some people to play with, man. And I hope you do it. And if you do, welcome to Azeroth. That's awesome. You modify quite a few people, so you understand the power. I figured you did. I figured you knew what was happening. Don't feel obligated to do it to be a mod if you don't want to be. I bestowed the power upon thee, and if you like it, you can have it. If you don't want it, that's also okay. But yeah, if you're going to be a homie and be posting the Discord out there for me and all that stuff, well then, hey, that's an instant mod in my book. Hell, sometimes my other mods in here, I'll tell you what, where was you at on that one, Dash? Where was you at? I'm just kidding. Dash is probably my most loyal supporter. Dash has been in every stream, I'm pretty sure, since day one. Or just about every stream since day one. I'm going to let you guys see this cinematic if you haven't seen it before. It's just pretty sick. You're here if need be. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You have a great night too, Jesse. I hope I caught you before you left. You had your finger on the button, but you were not fast enough. I believe you. I believe you 100%, Dash, because I know you got my back. You're a real one. Like I said, you've been here. You've been here since day one. Maybe day two. I don't know. How was deer hunting the Saturday? How'd that go? Any luck? Anything go your way? Did you get one? Or are you one of those people that likes to just sit in a tree stand and observe nature and get away from people and you say you're deer hunting? Because I know people that do that. I knew guys that used to sit in a deer blind with a 12 pack of beer and they never even took rifles or bows or anything. They was like, we're going deer hunting, and they never took weaponry. They just wanted to get away from their wives for a few hours. Respect. Family got the weekends before, so I didn't need to. Oh, I see. So you got plenty of venison chilling, huh? Got plenty of venison around. Big game meat eater. Me too, man. I love game meat. I like lean meats anyway, but I like a gamier tasting meat. I know that might seem odd, but I do. I enjoy venison quite a lot. Venison. I feel as though deer would be I feel as though the deer would be the hunters if I was out there. It's like they know exactly what they're doing when they stand in the road. Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe things are rough in the deer world too. You know, maybe they're just like, listen, I'm done. I'm out. They always get super confused when they see you speeding at them at 70 miles an hour. They're just like, best thing to do is stay put. There's no way. There's no way they're going to hit me. Best thing I can do is stand put. Or actually, it's even worse is they're like totally safe and they're just like, best thing I can do is try to get in front of it.
They defile everything they
Deer logic don't make any sense. 100% I saw or overheard this recording.
Wheels Wow thanks you for the follow.
Hey, appreciate the follow over on Kick Johnson. You're a homie. Thank you. No, 100% this woman, she called in. I think it was a joke, but I remember hearing the audio from the phone call. She was complaining about the deer signs that were put up on the highway, saying that maybe there wouldn't be as many accidents if people didn't put those signs up, letting the deer know it was okay to cross the road there. True story. Fucking true story. That's in the same vein as people who are just like, we can't have, we didn't start having tornadoes in Kentucky until we started putting fucking roundabouts everywhere. Okay. 100%. There are people out there that like these people you could strangle with a fucking cordless phone. Okay. I am surprised these people don't drown in the fucking shower in the mornings. Okay. God love them. Okay. I'm sure that they are salt of the earth, kind people, but they are dumb. They're slow. It happens. Okay. Sometimes there's people out there that are just not as intelligent as you would hope they are. And they say stuff like that, and all you can really do is smile and be like, you know what? We're going to look into that. We're going to look into getting those deer signs moved so that the deer don't think it's safe to cross there.
Do not let anything disturb my meditation. I must see through the
But yeah, some of the people out there, man, I'm telling you, some of those folks out there, they really struggle with general basic understanding of the world. But that's okay. That's okay. All of them are welcome in my stream and my community, because in my stream and my community, all are welcome. So long as you treat everybody with kindness and fairness, we're going to get along. Okay? We're going to get along. We're going to talk about WoW. We're going to talk about pop culture. Okay? We're going to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Certified nerd, everything. I don't care if it's Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, Stranger Things, if it's Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, any and all comics you want to talk about. Okay? Whatever you like, I like, and we can talk about it. Okay? I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know shit about anime, but if people want to talk about it, that's fine. Educate me about it. What's your favorite one? Okay? I don't really get into it, but listen, I know people love that shit, and I welcome people to talk about it and have a good time doing it. You totally understand that thinking. Had someone asked me where the rain was coming from with a serious face once and they were in their 40s, yeah, some people just... And then, you know, and it's worse because you can't tell if they're joking. Like, you want to be like, haha, that's funny. But they're being dead serious. And then so you have to treat the question seriously, but you don't want to sound like you're talking down to them or that you're like a pretentious asshole. So you're just like, I think it's got something to do with the clouds. And then you kind of leave it alone. Oh, where's the rain come from? Well, that's something else, man. That is something else. Where's the rain come from? Oh, that's good. I like it. I really feel like, I wish their spawn density down here was a little... Oh, here we go. Here's a decent amount of them. Go in here and get... Yeah, we got to kill Greta the Hag anyway. Try to get me a decent amount of them here. Get them all roped in. Get over here. Get over here. Make sure they don't leash on me. Keep them pulled in. Keep them in. If I ever get asked that, I'm just walking away and deleting their number. What's up, Twid? Hey, buddy. How are you? And yeah, I wouldn't blame you for doing that at all, Twid. I mean, some people you just got to be like, listen, I can no longer communicate with thee. I have a feeling it may have a negative impact on my own IQ. And I'm pretty sure those are unchangeable. But I think being in the vicinity of you may actually have a negative impact. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I've got to shave the mustache a little bit. There's no way I'm going to try to fuck up Thanksgiving dinner with this shit. Look at this. It's doing the curl into the fucking mouth thing, and I can't I mean, I can trim it or whatever, but I was trying to like, I was trying to go for the fucking Sam Elliott, right? You know, but that man's just way too goddamn handsome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shave the mustache just a hair. Can't shave till next week because I know it's no shave November. I know that's what you see this shit. I know. Okay, but like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna fucking like strap this shit? I mean, what do I do? What if I put some product in it and then I like? Hold on, let me see. Let's see here for a second. Hold up. Ooh, nah, that's all right. That's pretty good, right? Is that is that working? Is that conquistador? Am I looking real nice? I run a data sitter. Questions about weather are actually some of the better questions you receive. I would imagine so. If you're running a data center. What kind of data center do you run? Or is it just like a data center? All right, we just need more valuables. That's what we need. Oh, God. She's super pissed off at me right now. There we go. I have to sneeze. Oh, God. I maintained right there, okay? I handled it. That was a good one, I think. God, that one popped my ears. Oh, I can hear so much fucking better now. I didn't realize that I couldn't hear good until I sneezed.
Wasting time.
Gosh, can we get in a fucking raid, please?
I must see through.
I'm not joining that guy's raid because he spelled mythic wrong. And I ain't got nothing against people that can't spell, but when you spell, that's the worst way I've ever seen mythic attempt to be spelled before. I just want to do an end tourist. Come on. Let me in. Get me in here. Let me in. Be a pal. Pretty much what it sounds like. You store the documents people make and run a bunch of servers. Hell yeah. So why don't you give us an example of some of the questions that you get that are not as bad as the weather questions? Because now curiosity is piqued. I have to know what you mean by that. What could some of these nonsensical questions be?
But he lives.
Everybody's waiting.
We must go deeper into the nightmare.
Right,
Wherever he is.
I didn't get invited for
peril
that.
is
It's ridiculous.
already upon you.
Indoors. I just want to do a fucking. Just do it. Just invite me. Just let me in. Come on, please. I'm speaking as if they can hear me. I feel like I could riz my way into one of these if I could actually speak to these people. Goo. I don't know what that means. Mitic. That's how he spelled it, was Mitic. M-I-T-I-C. Mitic. Quick mythic. Here we go. Get me in here. Come on. All it boils down to is I just need better gear. I feel like if you get to 700 plus, I think you're good. Oh, that's fucking that honestly that checks out. Why is I'm assuming that is the orange and black site that we're talking about there, okay? Why is that site blocked? Can I send these documents through Facebook Messenger? Who all can see my search history? Pretty much anything along those lines. All right, well, this is what I would tell people that are on the internet. Anything and everything that you put on the internet is pretty much accessible by anybody that really wants to find it or see it. Let's put it that way. Okay, but another thing you should know is that also most people don't really care about your fucking Facebook messages or your search history. So long as you're not searching, well, obvious things. Don't search really bad shit, and you'll be fine. I simply say, we see everything. Yep, that really weird and cringy fucking thing that you Googled, we saw it. We just don't care, okay? As long as it's not illegal or breaking the law or anything like that, we don't give a shit, okay? Knock yourself out, okay? If you're into pancakes and wrenches, we're fucking cool with it too.
Everything they touch.
Oh, people are awesome. That's fucking great. If somebody doesn't clip that, I'm firing all of you. Okay.
We must make haste.
Or if you're into pancakes and wrenches, man. Fucking people, I'll tell you what. Follow Malfurion's trail. Yeah, but no, in all seriousness, Illyria, I could imagine that is
Splits.
quite frustrating and aggravating and probably funny at times. I would hope that you at least get some enjoyment, some humor out of it, right? Sounds like a Saturday morning to you. I figured as much, Twiddly. See, you're one of the people that's Googling that shit. I know you.
It is still wet.
Okay?
There may still be time.
Twiddly's over there Googling, why is Montana considered Canadian Texas? Or Texas Canadian?
The corruption is thick. What is that across the bridge? Be on guard. And here, I allude not you too. You see my husband.
Oh, I probably wrote the answer on that one. Yeah, I'm sure you probably did. That's good stuff. Oh, man.
They defile everything they touch.
The trees whisper his name, but there was a madness to my...
I've got to be getting close to being done with this campaign in particular, right?
Not be removed, but perhaps you can hold it back.
Got to be close.
long enough.
You must help me find.
Yep.
Is there
Whole nightmare long. So you got to get done with that. And then,
You may not
then you have to go do every damn fucking quest. You're killing me over here. This is probably part of cleaning the dead root.
yourself on the edge of madness, Elodie. Mother
Which I'm also trying to get. I still haven't done 100 freaking world quests yet, apparently. Had someone try to argue that Alaska was an island next to Hawaii once. Do the little excerpt on a map. Took me longer to convince them you could drive to Alaska. They still argue otherwise. Yeah, you honestly, you should have really cooked their noodle and been like, you can see Russia from Alaska. They'd have been like, fucking excuse me. Been like, Russia's on the other side of the planet. It's like, no, dude, literally, you can see it. It's across the water. Once upon a time, you could walk there. It's been a minute, but land bridges were a thing. Yeah, we've established that there's some people out there. Can't you drive from Alaska to Russia at certain times? Maybe. I mean, there is a land bridge there, right? Or there was? I don't know. Who wants to do a quick Google search? Yeah, it gets shallow. You know that, right? So if you have the right Jeep Wrangler, man. With the right big knobby tires on it, you can drive there. Boy, you can tell I'm from the fucking South Country. The Deep South. Sorry, I had to throw in a little Nicky reference there. You bet that Montana truck could do it? Not those Texas pavement princesses. Oh, dude. I can't wait until the next time I run into somebody with a lifted truck and I'm going to refer to them as a Texas pavement princess. That's fucking gold. I love that. Texas pavement princess. Little Diomede and Greater Diomede Islands. One is in Russia and the other's in Alaska, and it freezes between the two in the winter. So, yes. Okay, so Illyria here has coming in with the fact checking, and yes, you can walk from Alaska to Russia during the winter. Boom. I mean, not that anybody was disagreeing, but there you go. So next time somebody says Alaska is next to Hawaii, be like, actually, it's next to Russia. Suck it. That makes the bucket list. Yeah, we should do it. We should do it. Okay. But can we wait until, like, Russia chills out a little bit? They've been a little aggressive lately. I mean, you know, it's just something they're into. It's fine. It's not fine. But at the same time, it's like, can we just wait till they're a little bit, we're cooler, you know? You know, when we're back to just making, like, Slavic squat jokes and like, we're really into drinking vodka and wearing track pants and stuff. I once worked with a dude from Russia, and he was cool as shit. And, like, he had, like, the most generic Russian. His name was Sergey, but he was fucking cool. He was a robotics technician at my last job, and Sergey was cool as shit. But he did embody, I think, everything it meant to be Russian because he wore track pants all the time. He fucking loved Slaughter to Prevail. He loved fucking vodka. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Stereotypes are sometimes stereotypes for a reason, and Sergey embodied every single one of them. And that's cool. He was also really tall, and I feel like if we boxed, he would win until I had to go run in the snow and avenge Apollo Creed. Then that's exactly how I feel like it would have went. But he had that build, okay? He was very Ivan Drago. He wasn't quite as big because Dolph Lundgren's huge, but you know what I'm saying. It's military controlled, so that's a no-go. Shit. I think that if we drive a Camaro sideways into Russia, blaring Freebird, we may get some street cred. I think that you might be cooking with something there, Twiddly. Greg Roll, welcome in. You've honestly showed up at a really, really good time. We're all planning a trip to go walk the land bridge between Russia and Alaska in the winter. Illyria is saying it's a no-go because it's military controlled, but we're thinking that if we come in with the right tunes and the right automobile, we could probably get some street cred. What do you think? Punch a bear to gain their trust. Which kind? Which kind? A black bear, I'll punch the shit out of it. Grizzly or polar bear, I'm out. Okay? I'm not doing it. But I'll punch a black bear right in the face. Skittish little bastards. They're actually kind of adorable, though. Like, have you seen that video of that woman that's, like, scolding two black bears on her back porch? They're just, like, I guess they were, like, trying to fight or something over, like, dog food that she had on her back porch, and she was like, now y'all have to share. And they were straight up, looked like puppies, man. I mean, they probably were, like, waiting to tear her face off, but she was giving them hell. Yeah, you're guessing we're going to be in Kodiak country? Yeah, it's going to be Grizz. Gonna be some Grizz up there. I don't know. I might be able to pull a Jeremiah Johnson and handle some business. Who knows? Drifting a Camaro across the frozen ocean will catch them so off guard they wouldn't stop us. Honestly, I think you guys are this is making insanely good sense right now. Honestly, we could probably fucking clear this whole Ukraine-Russia thing up right now with just a couple Camaros, a Leonard Skinner album, and some Pabst Blue Ribbon. I think we would honestly, we could nip it in the bud. Everybody's going to feel real dumb when we go over there and wrap this thing up.
Bears of the Sylvan Vale are known to possess a rare serenity. They can sense
If we bring beer, they'll give us citizenship.
the rights of sentiment.
Beer's not even expensive, okay? I don't have any in the house now, but fucking there's a liquor store like half a mile away. When on my way to work, I will pass one liquor store, and I live a mile away from where I work, so we have liquor stores here, okay? I mean, I'm sure y'all got them too, but still. That's when we hightail it back to America. Wait, when they give us citizenship? Like we go get citizenship and then we're just like, Shazam, we're out? That seems a little cross. Isn't they going to look sketch? Aren't they going to see that and be like, wait a minute? Do a burnout across 2 time zones? Yeah. But quick question. Isn't that part of Russia like the Siberian wilderness? You think a Camaro is going to handle that? You don't think we're going to need like a Wrangler or a Land Rover or a tank? Like maybe an Abrams? This has got to be underground. Because ICE, hear me out. Get Russian citizenship, come back, start fights. Blame Russia, started a war with the U.S. I don't know. I mean, he's kind of right. He's kind of right. If we're technically Russian citizens at the time and we come back here and we start shit, I don't know. Does that work? I mean, I don't know. Would that be, if we Googled that right now, would that be like cause for a war declaration? I mean, we don't want that to happen. Obviously, the peace of our time. We want people to be at peace. But I'm just wondering if, like, hypothetically, if Call of Duty, if the next Call of Duty game is like, listen, maybe we make America the bad guy this time. What if that happened? I'm not saying that it should. I'm just saying. Didn't this most recent game, aren't people shitting all over Black Ops 7? I haven't played a Call of Duty game since like Modern Warfare 2, the original. So I'm like way behind. I see a few holes. Twid, okay. What kind of holes are we talking? If 3 dudes are drifting Camaros into Russia to drink beer and fight bears, I don't think it's going unnoticed. No, we'll definitely become TikTok famous overnight. I feel like that would be a given. I don't feel like that's going to be a problem. We could capitalize on that, not even have to start a war. I'm just saying, if people can like get famous for dancing on this app, I feel like that would definitely be worth an attempt anyway. We could at least get 200,000 followers. Justin, appreciate the follow, man. Listen, I don't know if you're catching the entire conversation or not, but listen, where are you at with that? Where are you weighing in on the whole drifting Camaros, drinking beer in Russia deal? After we discovered you can technically drive to Russia in the winter, kind of. Military controlled, though, probably bad idea. I'm not saying we're going to do it, just, fleshing out the ideas, getting the details down, making sure everybody can meet up. Nope, just came in on dancing. Okay, well, basically, the discussion is, at the moment, anyway, you can technically drive to Russia, apparently, from Alaska, because there's like a fucking ice bridge there. Probably a bad idea, because it's most likely military controlled, and we were just thinking, like, it would likely be hilarious if a bunch of American dudes in Camaros, blasting Leonard Skinner, drinking some Pabst Blue Ribbon, Pabst Blue Ribbon, went into Kodiak country up there and started fighting bears. And it may or may not, bring peace to, a couple superpowers. Who knows? Beer. It's our next guild meetup idea. Dude, if you can convince Gal and Blee and everybody else, fucking why wouldn't we do it? Beer. No Camaro, just my caddy, but I'm down. Okay, he can drive the caddy. Honestly, let's bring all the American greats, right? Cadillac, is that, I don't know, that's made by American brand. I'm not really a car guy, so correct me if I'm wrong. But let's drive all great American. So we're going to have a Ford in there. Whether or not you like Ford, it doesn't matter. It's a great American brand, okay? I've heard enough Sam Elliott voiceovers on fucking Ford commercials to know that that's an American truck. Chevy, okay. Chevrolet's probably an American truck too. It sure would lead to the end of world hunger. I like the way you think, Greg Roll. I like the way you think. Yeah, I'm honestly seeing no faults with it, guys. Okay. Barring the fact that we may start an international conflict, which I highly doubt. I feel like it'll honestly just get, rolled over and they'll be like, nah, it's not that big of a deal. But, who knows? Unless we find out that we accidentally pick a fight with, like, their national bear and they get really upset because we fight the wrong Siberian fucking bear up there. They're all ran by chips made in Taiwan. All right, well, Justin's, he's not wrong about that. The Taiwanese do make a lot of the microchip. I thought we had a plant in Arizona. Is that shit still not working yet? All black caddies with black tint, slow rolling. I'm in. Okay, I'm there too. I'm there. Can we change up the music though? Does the music still have to be fucking Leonard Skinner, or can we go? Can we go more of a hip hop? Can we go more like in a hip hop direction? I'm somewhere between New Kids on the Block and A Tribe Named Quest. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Who knows, but RAM has gone up 200% over the last few weeks. Can I drive a 67 Impala and blast Wayward Son? Of course you can. There's really no rules here. I mean, you can drive whatever you like. Justin wants 50 Cent. Okay, I'm hitting like 80s, 90s hip-hop just, because why not? I want to be like the outlier or whatever. But you guys jam whatever. I mean, I feel like you go for it. They'll certainly appreciate it. We could layer in some Childish Gambino. This is America. Guns in my area. I got the trap. I got to carry them. I mean, I feel like that's going to make a lot of sense. Blasting girls just want to have fun. That'll throw them off. That'll definitely be a confusing thing. If you see a bunch of middle-aged males driving up, blaring that. Cyndi Lauper, yeah. All right, boys. I got to take a quick bathroom break or else I'm going to piss myself. So, couple minutes. I'm going to go ahead and square out a little breaky break here. Yeah, so just give me a couple minutes, okay? Go to the bathroom. Go smoke a J. Do whatever you want to do. I'll be right back. All right, I'm fucking back. Okay. We made it. We safely made it. I'm gonna have to. I gotta do something really fast. Oh. Shut the door. Shut the door. All right, door's been shut. Okay. All right, where we leave off on that one? So we fucking going to Russia or not? What's going on? Has anybody made a decision yet? Has anybody made an executive decision on the whole Russia thing? Reckon I'll have to take care of it. Meh. Downloaded this game yesterday. Fucking the new Dying Light, the Beast. Kind of looking forward to checking it out. Might set up a stream this weekend to do something a little different than WoW. Maybe stream Dying Light. What do you guys think? Oh, Twid's already in the Camaro. He's ready to go. All right, well, then it's decided. We have to wait till the bridge freezes over, though. It's not cold enough yet, Twid. Mom says she can drop us off in Alaska if your mom can pick us up. Settled. Who's bringing snacks? Oh, shit. Now we have to decide what snacks. What snacks are appropriate? Should we bring, like, a taste of America to them? What do you think they would like? How do I get over here? I know it's not, like, should we take them ramen? I know it's not, like, inherently an American cuisine, but, like, they might like it. They may not have it.
You cannot escape the Nightmare Lord's grasp.
What's, like, only an American food? Shit on a shingle? White gravy. Fuck yeah. Yeah, we'll take them some biscuits and some sausage gravy made from scratch. They'll fucking love it. Probably. Not to mention Pabst Blue Ribbon, a various assortment of American music, probably a various assortment of American cars, and a bunch of middle-aged dudes singing Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper. If that's not a declaration of peace, and fuck, I don't know what it is, my guy. I think all conflicts should be solved by us in the future. I think it's just because we're all so relatable. That's 100% what's happening. We could solve most of these conflicts with our music, automotives, our taste in alcohol, white gravy for sure. You ever watch those videos when like Brits come over here and they're like, we're trying American food, and they're like, oh, it looks awful, but then they bite it and they taste flavor for the first time in their fucking lives, and they're like, oh my god, this is amazing. And it's like, yeah, because it's not mushy peas on fucking slop, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking shit about, you know, our English brethren, our British brethren or whatever. I'm just saying. Okay, you gonna tell me that fucking American barbecue doesn't slap? Come on. Wait a minute. Damn. You see those kids that try American food, that tried ribs, and were like, we never get meat this. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's the same one. It's the dudes that they go around America trying all the food, and then they take it back home, or I don't know. I don't know if they're flying these kids over here or what. I don't know how they're getting American food over there in that good a shape. But yeah. Yeah, and then they're just like, we never get meat this tender. And it's like, yeah, okay, you don't, okay? We do shit a little differently over here. And I mean, listen, I'm sure that they've got their black pudding and their Sunday roast, and that shit's great. I'm going to tell you right now, a slow-cooked, smoked brisket, you're not topping that, big dog. It's not happening. That shit will melt in your mouth. It doesn't even make sense. It's meat, but it turns into, like... It turns into a liquid in your mouth. Not literal, of course. That would probably be fucking gross. But you know what I'm saying? It's tenderisms. You guys ever see the tenderism guy? Where he can't handle it, so he's got to throw his glasses off. He's like, tenderism. And he's fucking like, nah. I bet that shit is so good. What fucking nightmare creatures are you talking about? Is that not a nightmare creature? What the fuck? Sorry, I'm getting caught up in the game over here. I'm not paying attention appropriately. None of these are considered nightmare creatures, eh? I don't believe it. Softening the target. Oh, you know what? I have to get on. I see. I can't just go around and kill them. I have to fly on some horse shit. All right, well, where's the horse shit I gotta fly on? Where is it? All right, best way to figure that out is to abandon the quest. And then it'll pop up right where you need to be to get on the flying beast. Oh, God. Show your anger. Let them hear your frustration. 100%. I was slightly frustrated there for a second.
What are we waiting for?
Okay, this is what I'm supposed to fly on. Cool, got it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What would be considered Russian food? Vodka. Okay. That's a food group for 100%. But honestly, I can't... Because the things I was about to start listing is German food. I was about to say like kraut and like certain sausages and things like that. Like, I love German cuisine like a lot. But I can't for the life of me. I know there probably is, but... Legendary saying vodka. 100%. No lies were told. Depends, was it made in Russia? Huh. What do you mean? Does that make it Russian cuisine? If it was made there, like a cheeseburger in Russia is a Russian cheeseburger? Is that what you're trying to get at? Because you're not wrong. 100%. That's a Russian cheeseburger, I suppose. I just meant like culturally. Do they have like dishes that are like culturally the... Fuck it. I can't get it out. Sorry.
Shalanir is just ahead. Be ready for whatever foulness awaits us.
Like, if you're driving around, beet soup, all right. If you're driving around and somebody's like, I want Chinese, you know what that is. Or somebody's like, I want Mexican food, you know what they're talking about. If the dude in the back's like, I want Russian, does that just mean like an AK or like what? An AK and vodka and a cigarette? Like, what is it? Curries and spices that are regional. I'd be down to try it, man. I'm always down to try new cuisine from a place. The only thing, I draw the line at like fucking bugs. Like when people are just like, dude, you got to have these roasted spiders assholes. I can't do that. Okay. But when it comes to trying like food, like when we go to Epcot, which I know it's like, it's probably not as authentic, but it's close as I can get, unless I want to travel the fucking entire world or whatever. I like to try cuisines. I like to try other places' shit and see what it's all about. Be like, this is what you guys be eating on the regular? That's badass. But I just, like I said, I don't know what would actually be considered Russian. But according to Illyria, they have a few curries and spices that are regional. Okay, so I like curry. Curry's good. The people that hire Bear Grylls as their personal chef. So we talking a bunch of game meats in their own urine? Because I don't know. How does that work? That dude drank his own piss on live TV, okay? I'm not trusting anything he recommends for me to eat.
Where are you, Tyrande?
I don't care how thirsty I get. I am not drinking my own urine. It ain't happening. I refuse. He eats crickets and drinks piss. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Beef stroganoff is apparently a common Russian dish. So that's always been a Russian thing. So obviously Americans have taken it and adapted it and put it into boxes where we just fucking have instant beef stroganoff, but that was a Russian. Okay. Well, then I would like to have some authentic Russian-made beef stroganoff. Because I bet it's probably better, right? You know, if it's made by like an old babushka-type Russian grandma who's been like making it for like 300 years. It's like a 300-year-old recipe. I bet the shit would slap. And I bet she'd be fucking awesome and listen to her stories. We're going to have to quit talking about it because now I'm getting really excited about this hypothetical fucking Russia trip we're not taking. And I'm going to get really bummed out. I'm sure they'd love to make you some. Tell me that's not a troll dish. Oh, it's probably a troll dish, 100%, but I'm just saying. I'd still eat it. I mean, if they were trolling us, is that what you're saying? Oh, God. Because, like, we have Hamburger Helper, right? You know, they're just like, hey, you make your own beef stroganoff with the fucking Hamburger Helper. And it's like, it's fucking delicious. This babushka would feed you until you could not eat anymore. Yeah, and then she might fatten me up or whatever and, like, try to Hansel Gretel me or whatever. But, you know, that's fine. I think it's Bert Kreischer, but from now on, I think I'm going to call him Bert Kushner because that's fucking better. Bert Kushner. Oh, that's good stuff. Slavic grandmas be like that. I know, man. Slavic grandmas probably be like that. They're like, we're going to keep feeding you. Then we cook you. This is machine. Give machine vodka and you'll have a good time. I am the machine. And he really does tell that story at the end of every one of his sets. Went and saw him in Nashville. And yep, 100%. He told the story. He told the story. It was funny though because he was there. I think he was touring with Tom Segura at the time, and Tom was making fun of him because I don't remember if Tom was the headliner or if Bert was, but if I'm not mistaken, he came out and he was making fun of him and he was like, "Yeah, I'm the fucking mechanic" or whatever the fuck Bert says or whatever. It was really funny. He was trolling him pretty hard. Are we fucking done with this quest yet? Jesus. I lose focus. I can't multitask very well. Oh, yeah. 2 bears, 1 cave. I've seen many of the episodes. The one that really comes to mind, though, is when Bert's drinking the fucking orange juice. Or not orange juice, but the Kool-Aid. And, like, I don't know, Tom, like, fucking loses it because he's drinking a 64-ounce thing of red Kool-Aid. Yeah, Justin, I'm doing World Quest right now. Well, I'm doing campaign / World Quest. I'm doing them at the same time. So I'm trying to get the achievement for 100 World Quests, but I'm also finishing up some of the campaigns I never finished, so that I have more infinite knowledge. That's what I'm in the middle of doing. All the while talking about Russia, Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, and babushkas. I'm juggling a lot up here. Okay, if it doesn't fucking. Am I in hard mode? I am. This is heroic world. This is heroic world tier. Progress on the 100. I think I'm at like 80 something, but let's see. Let's do a quick check because I would actually like to know myself. I haven't checked in a little bit. What would it be under? It's under. Is it under quests? Basic world quest. Broken Isles. Okay, so I've got 96 done, but that's total. I need to look for the ones under. Heroic, it'd be right here under heroic world tier. I've got 80 done. So 20 more world quests, and we get the Sargeri Commander's Void Scar Regalia, and I will have three of the transmogs. The only one that I won't have is you have to complete like a plus 40 or something, Mythic Plus, which I'll probably get towards the end of this anyway. You did 100 on normal before you realized, yeah, you had to do 100 more. Yeah, I called it just in time because I thought the exact same thing, Illyria. I was just like, okay, just got to do 100 world quests, no big deal. I think I had done, well, I'd probably done 30 or 40. And then I was like, shit. I was like, they got to be on heroic world tier. So then I went back and then started doing them that way. It's why there's like a 20, 30 gap there or whatever.
We are wasting time.
Probably solo of 30 plus now. Probably. You know, I might give it a shot. Actually, I haven't even really done any Mythic Plus in Legion Remix just yet. I've done all the raids, of course, but I haven't done any Mythic Plus hardly.
Until this whole realm is plunged into the nightmare.
A little over 600 verse. I am not. I'm at like 75 verse. I'm not very high.
We are the only ones who can stop Ysera. Ah, Malfurion, my beloved. For 100 years, he's
What am I?
beneath moon.
I say that and I'm still curious.
Whenever
Yeah, I'm at 76 now.
he would descend into his bow, I watched over him as he slept.
Plus 30, the Mythic Raid unlock was harder than the 30. I did it at 180 verse. So yeah, I'll probably wait till I get about 200 verse or whatever, and then I'll try the plus 30 Mythic or whatever.
Turn to my side. We
No
were
big deal.
as one, as if he had
What I need to do is I need to quit procrastinating. I haven't done it yet, but I want to get the fail scarred Charlemagne transmog, which is just the Broken Isles intrigue quest and then a couple achievements over there. I've been slacking on it, but I really need to get over there and do it because that thing looks fucking great. Buddy, do you need to go out? My dog wants to get out of my office. Hold on, give me 1 second. Homie, are you trapped? Go. Away with you. Now you fucking watch. She's going to be over there pawing at the damn door again in a minute, wanting to come back in my office. But I'm not letting him in.
This is your end, mortals. The dream is undone. Not while the nightmare consumes.
Hola, keep it distracted. By the light of the moon, we will end.
My eyes are forgiven.
Boom. Nailed it. Skipped Legion when it came out. Took a long break. Enjoyed the remix. Hell yeah, man. It's a shame you skipped Legion, man. That was one of the best friggin' expansions to play live. But hey, it's a good thing they've done remix, so at least you get to kind of come back, see it, and do it in a souped up, sped up mode. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree with you, Illyria. As soon as when the caps come off and people get all that crazy versatility, people will just be blasting through stuff and they won't really care too much about what your versatility or item level is and all that good stuff. Excuse me. Hell yeah, well, are we fucking done over here? 27 chests. So we're gonna do that. Looky there, looky there. All right, well, we got to do a mass chest opening event. Well, it's only 27, so it's not too many. Come on, come on, come on, come on. See how fast I can click it. Boom, 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 boom. That's pretty satisfying. Not gonna lie, guys, that's pretty satisfying. All right, before we turn our moats into pieces of gear, so it looks like I'll be able to get 4 pieces there. Let's go ahead and scrap out all this jargon. Did I just fucking... Where'd it go? There's it. I can't see it. And we'll scrap out all this jargon. Scrap it out. There's a macro to open all of them, but sometimes it crashes the game. No fucking way. I might look into that. Albeit, I don't know though, because I don't know if I. Sometimes that clicking is satisfying. But yeah, I mean, maybe it crashes the game. I don't know, man. It's kind of like, which one do you want to do? I mean, I ain't scared of it. I'll fucking do it. All right. I did it again. You know what I mean? Yeah, the clicking is a little satisfying. It feels pretty good. Okay, we got a way speed. Guys, we are getting close to 700 item level, okay? And I feel like that's going to be right where people are going to start being a little more reasonable, and they see 700, they might feel good about you. Or they might fucking hate you just as much, but we're getting there. We're getting close. We're starting to get 692 gear, which means we are on the precipice, as they say. The precipice. Okay, now, if I want more infinite power, I actually have to do all the fucking quests over here as well. Let's try to get into a raid, though, really fast. I just want to, like, try to do it every so often, just to see. I would take a heroic at this point. I'll do two. I just want to get the damn Agrimar sword. 705 is the break-even point when you're technically heroic qualified, and it's easier to survive. Wait, are you talking about 705 is when you're qualified for heroic? For real? Damn, dog. I don't even care if the first boss is dead. I'll go. Assuming they take me. But they won't. This is a Mythic World Tour. I'll sign up for that. Who knows? Fingers crossed. That's when people start accepting you. So I'm right there. You know, I'm within 15 item level. Well, not 15. I'm within 17 item level. Rude. No shit. No fucking shit. I did not think that was going to happen. All right, let me just ask for a quick summons. Don't even have to ask. It's pretty much there immediately. Did you guys see that? You guys see that? You just got to listen. Patience is a virtue. Yeah, first boss is down. Don't care. Don't care. I just need the stuff off the last boss so I can get Agrimar's. And I'm going to contribute nothing to this boss fight because they'll probably be dead before I even get a rotation going. Exactly. They're getting murdered. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just here. I'm just hanging out. I'm just fucking hanging out, boys. I'm just gonna like press defensives the whole time so I don't die. Because the last mythic that I did in here, I did die and I got fucking lost. Because this place can be confusing sometimes. I'm sure you guys know that, of course. Or maybe it's just confusing to me because I'm stupid. This whole time I haven't had my combat text on. Ridiculous. Alright, well they're pretty much just fucking speeding through. I'm just gonna follow them. Just don't put down your drink. We got this. Let's go. Yeah, I'm just after the fire sword, pretty much. Agrimar sword. I just need one more clear on Mythic, and I'll have enough of the things to purchase it. Well, technically, I could buy the scythe as well, because I need just one more Argus kill as well, and then you can purchase the scythe. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the infinite power and stuff that you inevitably get. Oh, yeah, you got to watch out for the elevator. It will crush you. Ask me how I know that. Babe. Hey, you better be decent. They can see you. Okay, did you come in here for the vape? Say hello to the stream.
I hope you enjoy my adventure.
Love you.
When we are the dominant force in the galaxy. The War Council.
Yeah, I wish they had different colors of it and whatnot.
Without
I
their
agree.
leadership, the Legion will fall into chaos.
Day 2 of Argus. Yeah. More colors on the sword. Yeah, I mean, you need? You only need two mythic runs, right, to get the 20 that are required. That's what I thought. So yeah, after this run, I should be able to get in it and the scythe. And that'll be pretty dope. That'd be a good transmog for my warrior. Excuse me.
Every world in our path has fallen. Yours is next.
I do like me some monk mobility. I'm going to tell you that right now, though. Monks and demon hunters, man, they be zipping. Zippity-doo-dah-dan. Zipping around. Having a good time.
Is this the
Oh, shit. Here we go. There's a pink version of the scythe? Oh, but it was from an event years ago. I didn't know that. I don't know if I've ever seen it in game. That'd be kind of dope, especially if you have like a sort of a pink flavored Xmog going on. The red one is awesome. So, what is the default color? Is the default color the blue color, or the bluish color? I guess like the color of Argus himself. Is that like the default color? Yeah. Okay.
I heard a familiar voice calling. So I fought my way inside this accursed.
I fucking hate this boss fight. If I remember correctly, I don't like it at all. One of your guild hoarders has it, and yes, blue is the base. Okay. Really? That's cool. So there's a red one, a blue one, and then a pink one. There's obviously a green Fellfire one, right? Because of the Legion remix. Isn't there a green, like, Fellfire-ish color one? The green was heroic and the red was mythic. Oh, okay. I'm going to stay at the entrance because some shit spawns here, so got to have some people stay here, right? I would hope it'd be more than 3 of us, but okay, these guys are both pretty geared. I mean, they're better than mine. Their versatility's higher than mine, so we'll probably be fine. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better now. We'll probably be fine.
Champions, the forces
Kind of try to have an even divide of people across this.
Master.
I was in one that did not, and so it was a little scabby, but it was fine. We figured it out. Every time I take a fucking drink, shit starts crapping. There we go. Hey, I made it on the DPS charts that time. I was number 5. It's not impressive or anything, but I'm just saying I was there. I existed. Drink faster? You're right. I should drink faster. Just fucking throw it all down. Now I'm just going to get me like a long bendy straw. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a long bendy straw so I can just do that shit.
Be gone, intruders. Back to your master.
Oh, they're going down here. I'll go down there and help. Fuck, I didn't hit the jump button. All right, cool. Well, I'm glad I came down here for fucking nothing. Hell yeah, I totally helped. Here we go, up here. Meow.
Use these portals to warp their vessels.
Probably should put that on my bars, but I'm not going to do it. Oh, God. Here we go. Watch this. The thing does a decent amount of damage. Kind of. Nailed it. You need the old beer hat. You're 100% right, Jesse. That's exactly what I need. It's the old beer hat. 100%. That is 100% accurate. Okay, let's get out of the fucking way of that death beam there. You know what? I'm going to invest in one of... Actually, you know what? I'm going to tell the wife that's what I want for the old Christmas. Just get me a beer hat. So I can slurp up my beverages and game all at the same time. I feel like I should go help them, but I feel like, no, they don't need me. I'm just going to sit here and look pretty, I think. Try not to stand in shit. Okay, well, I feel really left. Oh shit! Ooh, about fucking botched that. You gotta be fucking kidding me! Oh my god! All right, I'm not fucking moving again. I'm not moving. I'm staying put. Nope.
The invaders are charging.
Aren't we supposed to go up to the fucking ship, like, eventually? Oh, crap.
Stop their attack.
Because I feel like I did the old ship run last time. I reckon somebody's up there taking care of it, right? Looks like we're okay. It's down. We're going down here now. Nailed it.
Victory is nigh, champions. Dispatch
Yeah, victory's nigh. I mean, we're doing fine. See, we nailed it. Nailed it. Clean pull.
Cries of the Pantheon ring out from deep within the core of Argus. If Sargeras breaks them, as he did Agramar, no power in this universe.
See, I wasn't worried at all that whole time. Absolutely not concerned one bit.
Release them, champions,
Everything turned out just fine.
or your struggle will be for naught.
If you couldn't tell, obviously.
Well done, champions. For the first time in millennia,
Not at all.
has been struck against the denizens of the bird.
Thank you. I thank you for reaffirming the lies that I tell myself, Illyria, and I appreciate that. That's why you got mod status, among other things. Ooh, yeah, we get our own little light mechs.
Halt!
Our very own Jesus robots.
You'll go no further, mortal scum.
Oh.
There's a bounty on your heads, and I mean to collect.
The exhaust is where we're supposed to go, right? Yeah. The good old exhaust.
Your heads will
The
adorn
real
my
boss of
trophy.
the raid.
I'll collect you later. You've got to be faster than
Oh, crap.
that, mortal.
Yeah, this is always fun. Fuck me.
You're beginning to outlive
It's fine.
your worth.
I'm fine. I'm not gonna die. Probably. I might die, actually. We're gonna pop it. Alright, so I died. Actually, a lot of people died. So, that wasn't my fault.
Sweet dreams.
Who are we blaming? I mean, they're probably still going to totally handle business right here, but they might not actually. I don't know. They're getting, like I said, the real boss of the raid. Yeah, because you can't just like fucking shit all over this guy initially. There's mechanics. It's like in the Emerald Nightmare, the root boss that everyone gets stuck on. Also, this is the hardest part in the raid. No, it's 100% accurate. It's 100% exactly what he meant when he said that. I see it now. We do have a Guardian Druid over there that's just holding it down. So, I mean, he can I mean, I don't know. That's a lot of fucking damage. He has to do almost 10 billion damage on his own. By himself. They call Imonar the Humbler. Yeah, they do need to change the name of this guy for sure. I don't know. I feel like if I was the Guardian tank, I'd probably just die. Right? Just jump off, and so we can just give her the old college try again. Maybe not though. Honestly, somebody's blitzing his health right now. That's happening. Where the fuck is he? He's way over there. You just can't see him. All right. No, that's probably gonna be fine. I think there's one DPS that's alive over there that's helping him. There is, I think. Silvus Druid. Are they both a fucking Guardian Druids? There's 2 Guardian Druids. It's 2 fucking... They'll never die. They'll never die, but yeah. Well, I don't know. Let's see. We went from like 9 billion health to 5 billion health in the time we've been talking here, so we might be okay. Watched a Ret solo. Yeah, they put out a shit ton of damage though, don't they? Well, hold on. There's a demon hunter in here too somewhere. I just saw him. Nope, this guy totally died. Okay, so it's all up to you now, Silvus Druid. Come on, my guy. You got this, maybe. BR down. Battle res is down. Trash. It's okay. We definitely get it the second time we do it if this part breaks. Maybe not. Think we might need to wipe. Maybe not, they're saying. I don't know, he's kind of dancing. I don't know what he's doing. He's definitely not doing any damage at the moment. There's a little damage. There's some damage going on here. Actually, you know what? No, he's shitting on him. He's shitting on him. We're fine. Yeah, he was waiting on him to come back. Yeah, we're good. I don't think we're going to have to wipe here. I think he's handling it.
Looks like I'll have to call in the big guns.
Yeah, we're clear. We're good. We're good. Fine. Totally fine. Wasn't even worried about it. Once again, could you guys tell? I wasn't even worried. I wasn't even worried.
Seems my employer
Very good.
overestimated your threat. But who am I to question a payday?
Quick question. Where's the loot, big dog? Wait, what happened? He didn't die? Oh, shit. It was a wipe?
Your bones will be my
Oh, my
biggest
fucking God. He didn't die. Oh, my God. Oh, that's fucking tragic. I thought he was dead.
gotta be faster than that.
Oh, crap. So what the fuck? Should we just wait? Should I just stand here, maybe? Why lust right there? Is that the weirdest spot to lust? Is it, I mean, what? Don't jump, no! Oh, crap. I just feel like I'm standing in the worst possible place. Oh, my God. He didn't die. That's something else, man. That is something else. All right. Well, they definitely got it this time.
Time for a little carnage.
Okay. Yeah, that was pretty painful.
Viable parts intact. Fire on my position.
I honestly did. I thought he died. I thought that he killed him. I really did.
To outlive your worth.
That was rough. This should go a lot quicker though, because there's plenty of people up now. Easily, they should be able to. Oh fuck me! I'm gonna quit saying things. God damn.
Fucking blizzard! Shit!
I regret.
Okay, that time was not a wipe. Much better, but also that was clean. We're gonna call that a clean pull. Did the boss die? Then it's a clean pull. That was great. Oh, all right. Well, now everything just gets easier from here on out. We're good. The rest of this is cake.
I was hoping you'd find your way here. I'm always
Hold on, guys. Wait.
tests.
Everybody else wants to be involved, kind of. You can tell I'm the just happy to be here monk. Just happy to be here. Oh, good things. Kingaroth. I think we're ready. Maybe. Exploded. Yeah, they did. My hopes and dreams did absolutely blow up the first time that happened, and I was a little let down. You know, I thought for sure he had him, but it's okay. We're good. We're good now. Now we're moving along and we're happy. I'm barely contributing here. Yeah, this guy, like, he falls down, but then he, like, fucking kind of comes back up. They still, after all these years, 10 years, they haven't made looting this boss fucking easier.
Time to put our boots to their throats. Return to
10
the
plus
wind
years,
jar.
and that guy's still a
Prepare
bitch to loot.
strike the killing blow.
The Burning Throne. Oh my God. Once again, just while I got you all here, guys, it means the world to me that you guys are hanging out with me, watching me play WoW, chatting with me, and being fellow nerds. So that's all I want from you. That's all I need from you. I don't need donations. I don't want any of that stuff. Don't need it. I appreciate your time. That's the only currency that I deal in, so I appreciate it so much.
I've endured far worse.
I tire of that worm's babbling. Let me scorch the flesh from his miserable bones.
Ignore him, sister. Focus on your duty. These souls are nearly ready to join Agrimar in the Master's service.
Varith Mathras.
Draw your blades. I will show you torment.
I'm trying. I just want to make the chart. I just want to make the chart. It's not going to happen, but I can't wait for the day that it's me, that I'm on top. I'm about to go Windwalker, honestly. I just need to go Windwalker, and I'll probably do I'll definitely do a shit ton more damage. We're gonna go Windwalker, I think. Not right now, but soon. Soon we're gonna go Windwalker. Wait, why do we have a debuff still? We have to spread? Like how far? Alright. Fucking, let me get over here. Sorry, let me fucking, fuck. Alright, I think we nailed it. Cool. Good stuff. Oh yeah, no, I probably would just start queuing healer for the invites for sure. I did that when I was playing the Disc Priest. You know, I was Shadow half the time, honestly, when I was in there, but I would queue up as a healer pretty much every time. Of course, it would auto set me to Holy or Disc when I'd get in there, and I'd have to reset back to Shadow, and that was fucking aggravating as hell, but I did it. I did it. Knelt it.
The souls of the Pantheon are free, but they endured so much suffering.
Azeroth's wounds. That's all I can hear when Magni talks. The wounds.
The rest of us will go on. So close now to the end. This may be the one place in the universe sacred to the Legion. Demons would pluck out their eyes sooner than gaze upon them. Who could ever imagine such
Oh crap. Jade Lightning.
We will save the universe by wiping all memory of you. Soon comes the awakening of my brother. Together, our new pantheon will join the master in breaking your feathered world. But you will not live to see it.
I have heard all the prattling I can bear. Let us show this lackey of Sargeras that he has no claim to our world.
Oh yeah, let's do it. What the fuck? Oh shit. Oh, don't want to stand there probably. Teshilak. Oh, nope.
You may have withstood the flames, but you will not withstand my fury. There is no escape. The power of Teshilak will consume you.
Nope.
Lord Marco's skill will be insufficient to save you. Let the flesh be seared from your bone. Maybe too late to stop
They did it. Agramar's essence is free. He can stand beside his brethren once more.
Our
Fuck yeah.
victories mean nothing. So long as Sargeras has the soul of Argus to fuel.
Oh yeah, you have to talk to Magni. I almost forgot.
Azeroth remains in grave peril.
Argus, the Unmaker. Yeah, Amanthul. We got Norganon. Agramar's back. And then you got Sargeras' empty chair over there. Yep. Look at these guys. Pretty sure, though, that we're about to get like a... I don't know if it's really a retcon so much as it is just a clarification that the Titans are actually not good. So coming in Midnight, I'm pretty sure... Well, towards the end of Midnight and then, of course, the last Titan. Pretty sure the Titans are going to be the bad guys here. Kind of. What if Sargeras gets a redemption arc? Oh, yeah. Fight them all in hard mode? Dude, that'd be crazy. That'd probably be a badass fight, though, honestly. But that's probably coming. I mean, honestly, we'll probably end up having, like, to go through each of the Titans, I would imagine. Because they had to retcon all of Shadowlands lore, right? Because they try to make it seem like the first ones, or the Primus and all them, were, like, the originals of everything. Like, they predated the Titans, but they're retconning that to be like, actually, no, the Titans created the Shadowlands and all that shit. So 100% they have to retcon that because, let's be fair, Chris Metzen left, then the Shadowlands and BFA kind of shit all over the lore and the storytelling, and now they're going to have to fix that. Oh, we're done. What am I doing? I'm just sitting here fucking chit-chatting. Hey, let's go get Teshalak. Spoilers. Hey, I don't know. Listen, I don't know any of this for a fact. This is all speculation. Speculations. Everything I'm saying is information that you already have access to. The old gods would be amusing. Well, the ones that are left. I blame Hazakostas, or however his name is spelled. Yeah. Is N'Zoth actually dead? Because the rest of them, I think, are they not dead? I think, let's see here. You've got Yogg-Saron, N'Zoth, Cthulhu, right? Shadowlands technically revived the old gods, so they are back in play then. Well, the old gods are minions of the Void Lords, correct? So technically, yeah, Xal'atath could try to bend them to her will, because at the time it was like her versus them, but she's consumed the essence of an actual Void Lord through Dimensius. So she should be more powerful than the old gods at this point, because the old gods were sort of like thralls or whatever. They were created by and sent to Azeroth to corrupt it by the Void Lords. So I'm not sure what their power scaling is in comparison to Xal'atath, but their power scaling in comparison to the Titans was, well, the Titans destroyed one of the old gods, Yal-Shara, right? The one that became all the Shahs. That's all the remnants of the most powerful of the old gods. Am I saying his name right? I'm gonna have to do a quick Google, because if I don't say it right, I'm gonna hate myself. But it's like Yal-Shara, right? So who knows what else got out? That's 100% true. They could do like a revive. So okay, I was saying his name wrong. So it's Y'Shaarj, Y''Shaarj was the most powerful of the four old gods. Then there's Cthulhu, Yogg-Saron, and N'Zoth. But so he was actually Yal-Shara, being the most powerful and wicked of them. He was actually destroyed by the Titans. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they could do a complete return with them, kind of push them back into the story. I think that would be cool. I'd be fine with that, honestly, for the simple fact that I think the old god lore is really badass. So yeah, I'm on board there as well. What did we get here? Ooh. I don't really like the AGS. Let's consume these, and we'll pump our power up again here a little bit. Here we go. All right. Yes, Justin, 100%. We're going to go get that sword. Thank you for reminding me. All right, we are up to 87 versatility. All right, look at us go. Let's go over here and get our sword and our scythe.
What do you want?
Let me browse your goods, homie. All right, we got Teshalak. Yes, and the scythe. Okay, so it's just confirmed or just hinted at that the Titans are dick. Well, this is speculation for me. This is the way that I'm speculating because of how things have unfolded. But, you know, Greg Roll, you know that Azeroth is harboring a Titan soul, right? It's like an unborn Titan. Azeroth, the planet that we play on, is like an unborn Titan. And speculation is it's the most powerful, potentially most powerful unborn Titan there is. Okay, so the reason that Sargeras pulled the shit he was doing was because he was fighting the Void, right? Sargeras went out to all these world souls that were in danger of being corrupted potentially by the Void, and he was just like, fuck it, we're going to destroy them because, hey, they can't be corrupted and can't be used against the Pantheon if they're destroyed. But then he got a little, everybody was like, well, you can't really do that because you're destroying a whole bunch of worlds. And then, he's like, all right, fuck y'all, I'm going to do my own thing. I'm more powerful than you all, suck it. He probably didn't say that. He probably said it way cooler, but you know what I'm saying. And basically, that's what he was stabbing, or at least what I think he was aiming for. He was trying to kill the World Soul at the end of Legion when he's banished back to the Pantheon, and then Illidan's there, and he's just like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my speculation. My speculation for the Midnight, the new expansion, and then the Last Titan, you know, whenever it comes out in fucking 2027 or 2028 or whatever, is that the Titans are going to be revealed to be, maybe not all of them. There could be some in-faction. I mean, this is 100% what they'll do. You'll have probably like one or two of the Titans that are like, this isn't right. We've got to be good. And then we'll partner with those, but then there'll be a couple of them that are like, no, fuck that. You know how it always goes. There'll be like, they might even pull some like Scryer Aldor shit, and people can pick one. I mean, who knows? Who knows what they could possibly do here? They should do something cool like that again. I remember that shit being really cool back in Burning Crusade. What am I doing? I'm just talking shit. All right, let's collect these. All right, fuck yeah. Now, if the last ever raid is just all Titans, 100%. But see, in the Last Titan, well, listen, the Last Titan suggests that there's going to be one left, the last one, which I'm assuming is Azeroth. My prediction is after this World Soul Saga, after this trilogy of expansions, they're going to do the full, they're already laying the groundwork to basically turn WoW into a different type of game with all the changes in Midnight. Not that they're good, bad changes, doesn't matter. They're laying the groundwork for WoW 2. I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't know how you do a reboot of this game. I don't think it's really going to be a reboot, but I don't know where the story could go after the Last Titan. After they, because this trilogy, this, you know, the World Soul Saga is meant to wrap up everything from the very beginning of WoW. Every storyline that's got started way back then, everything is supposed to culminate with the Last Titan. So then that gives them the perfect opportunity to start new. And what I think is going to happen, it might not, because it's a hell of a Hail Mary, but what I think is going to happen, I think that Azeroth is either going to be destroyed, or it's going to become uninhabitable or something like that, and there's going to be some kind of a mass teleportation event or something like that, and we're going to go to a new world. That could be total fucking buns, and it might suck and be stupid, but like, how else would you reboot a game and start completely fresh? New zones, new everything, complete redo it. The theory is that sometime here soon they may be getting rid of factions altogether. So there's going to be a precipice where regardless of your race, you're going to choose the good or evil side. Well, that's just it, though. There is no good or evil side as far as factions are concerned, because both factions have good and evil characters, which I guess that's what you're saying is essentially you'll have, you know, but see, light and void is not inherently good. It's personal perspective. I mean, yeah, that's 100% true, because light and void are not both inherently good or bad. I mean, void tends to be more evil and stuff, but they're starting to, which this is potentially spoiler if you guys haven't touched any of the beta yet, but all I'll say is that the light is not some good, only good force. Okay, think about something that's so self-righteous and so like critical of people being worthy that it's actually damn near evil. And that's all I'll say. I don't want to give away too much because I don't want to spoil for people, but I'm just saying 100% Illidan would agree. You see in this expansion, the Naru tries to fucking turn him into a servant of the light, and he's like, no, fuck that. So I'm telling you right now, Illidan is the main character of World of Warcraft. Hands down, Illidan Stormrage. Illidan Stormrage is WoW's main character. He is 100% WoW's main character, and the story is going to culminate with him. And I'm telling you right now, yeah, slavery with extra steps. That's exactly what it was. Brandon, access to the beta, so you can opt in and get chosen, or you can pre-order the Midnight expansion and get guaranteed access to the beta right now. If you pre-order the Midnight expansion, you will get beta access, or you can opt in and you might get chosen to play it, but it's kind of like a lottery draw at that point. But so, yeah, I think I agree with you 100% on that, Illyria. I do think that that is the direction that we will probably be going in, is it'll be more of a perspective base. What do you think is good versus what do you think is evil? I'm 100% in agreement with you on that. But with that said, guys, that is going to bring tonight's stream to a close. It's getting to be about that time. And I'm going to finish this stream the same way I finish all of my streams, by telling you guys how much I appreciate you being here, hanging out with me, talking shop with me. Brandon, I appreciate the follow. Hey, yeah, check out the beta, man, if you can. I think you'll enjoy it. But I appreciate you guys spending your time with me, hanging out, talking shop with me, talking theories. I love this shit. This is like my favorite thing, is to just, you know, back and forth on some theories and ideas about where the game's going and stuff like that. It's all the fun in the world. A dozen roses for me, Brandon. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am going to try. I'll put it in the Discord if not, but I'm going to try to do a stream tomorrow, because there won't be one Thursday night like there normally would on account of the holiday. But I am still planning on doing the Saturday morning coffee stream. So if you guys want to just hang out for that one, that's great. I'll try to throw one in tomorrow night. But if I'm unable to do so, I'll definitely let you know in the Discord either way. So yeah, that one's going to wrap this one up for tonight. But I can't say it enough. I appreciate you guys so much. It means the world to me that you're hanging out with me and stuff like that. And we will see you guys on the flip. Have fun in Azeroth. If you guys are playing, get out there, get your stuff done, have a ton of fun. And we'll see you guys on the next one, okay? I appreciate you so much. Have a good night.